Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, I tell you what, we are going to check out a couple of wow knives from our good friend Anthony over at Tactical Everyday Dad. Now, some of you I know are familiar with Anthony. Anthony is an awesome dude, and he's come up with, well, three actual knife designs that he's putting into production. The top one is going to be the Grizzlar. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. The bottom one is the Kodiak, and then he also has the Kermode, which wasn't available for him to send out for me to check out. We'll get to look at it someday, but three really interesting knife designs. But before I get started on this review, guys, I got to get a couple of what I like to call housekeeping items out of the way. I just want to tell you that right now, Anthony, Tactical Everyday Dad, tacticaleverydaydad.com, on his website where he sells his knives, he's got an amazing raffle going on, guys. If you order one of these sticker packs, and I just happen to have the stickers that are in it, one of these sticker packs from his website, and there's his card. Very cool. I love the bear. The bear's awesome. But if you order one of these, $10 is the sticker pack. You get entered. You get one entry into an absolutely amazing raffle that he has going on. I believe there's 3 knives in it. One being one of the textured handles ProTech runts. That's the raffle would be awesome with that alone. But no, there's a knife from Wesson. I believe there's a third knife. There's a wallet. It's a huge giveaway. That's all one prize package, guys. All one prize package. So for $10, you get some pretty darn cool stickers. Because come on, the bear, the Ted Bear. Come on, that one. Oh man. Anyway, sorry, but yes, he's got that going on. Check out tacticaleverydaydad.com. I will have all of his links down in the description. You guys can check out. Now, one of these things about the knives, he did say that Instagram is probably the best way to stay up on releases, pre-orders, all that stuff. And I'll talk more about that as we look at the knives. But somebody's going to yell at me for being 2.5 minutes into a video, and I haven't shown a knife yet. So we're going to take a look at them. I'm going to set the Kodiak off to the side real quick, and we're going to look at the Grizzlar. Now, the Grizzlar, he is putting these out I think he's putting a different edition out every month. The first one was the one we're going to see here. It comes in this really awesome case. I believe it's Seahorse is the brand, but it's locking. So whoops, turn the other way. Twist that way. Pop it up. Maybe. Oh, it was locked. Now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. There we go. That means unlocked. And very nice case. Very cushion. And you have your really cool knife. Now, like I said, the first release was this one. The red and black handle. Now, the one thing about this is once he does these releases, they're not going to be done in the same configuration ever again. That's kind of how he's doing it. And when he releases them, I believe he's doing like 10 a month, which is really cool. They're all U.S. manufactured, all U.S. design, which I know that will appeal to a lot of people. Very cool. They're designed in Detroit and made in Anaheim. So there you go. But this one was the first edition. Now, these two are prototypes. This Grizzlar is like the final production edition prototype. So this is the way this is the knife you'll actually see when you get it. May not be this handle material or this handle color, whatever the case may be, but this is what the knife is going to look like. Comes with that really nice Kodiak sheath, soft loop. Very cool. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you. The Grizzlar is probably more my size, my speed. I'll tell you right now, I would definitely EDC this knife. Very nice looking knife. Now, as you can see, now this one is D2. The prototypes came in D2, but when they actually go into production, they're either going to be Magna Cut or Nitro V. So two very, very good steels. Magna Cut obviously is the new latest and greatest thing. Very cool that he's going to be able to hopefully manufacture some knives in Magna Cut. As you can see, full tang, fixed blade. Check out those liners. You got the red and black, and then you got the red liners. Now he calls this a hybrid Tanto. Very cool compound grind, as you can see. Nice. I really like that tumbled, kind of black washed style finish. Got two sets of jimping, one for normal grip, and then if you really want to get out on it, yeah, I definitely am digging that. Dark acid etch, like I said, on the blade, looks really, really good. Now, let's take a look and see what our overall specs are going to be on this thing. Overall, excuse me, right about 7 inches. Your handle length is about 3 3/4, which is going to give you about 3 1/4 inches on your blade, full cutting edge, and you've got a really, really nice choil done in there, sharpening choil. Overall, the texture on this handle, super grip, man. And the size, man, this size is just, it's really, really nice. Fits my hand absolutely perfectly. Now you see, the handle is about 3 3/4, and that pretty much matches my hand perfectly. Very, oh man, I am super digging this. Feels really good. Now, normally, I'm a little concerned with, it's kind of, it's not blocky, but it's rounded off nicely, and it does. It feels super nice in hand. And these this one came to me, it's sharp, guys. It's wicked sharp. 0.4 on the blade thickness. Nice, and then that Tanto comes down to a really, really nice tip. That's some pokey stabby for you right there. Now, definitely would be more my speed, the Grizzlar would be. Absolutely. Man. Now, the one thing I did kind of mention before, he's releasing the Grizzlar in, I believe the first 2 runs he's done 10 each. The February edition was the winter edition. I personally have not seen it. So I believe it's a white and black, but I can't swear to it. But there again, like I said, his Instagram is a great place to get all his release information. He's got Tactical Everyday Dad here on YouTube. That's his channel. He talks about it there from time to time. Does a live stream every week. And Anthony's just an awesome guy. He's very likable, very down to earth. And we've done a channel chat. If I can remember, I'll link that down in the description as well. But you can always search, my videos for his channel chat. Just a super nice guy. And really hoping and wishing him all the best, success in his endeavors in knife making and stuff. And I tell you what, guys, looks like he's got a pretty darn good start. One more thing. I forgot to say that. He's going to do the drawing for the raffle prize on the 21st. I forgot that. See, that's why I did it first, because I knew I'd forget something. So just remember, guys, the sticker pack, $10 gets you an entry into the raffle. If you buy 3, it gets you 3 entries, so on and so forth. But that is going to go on the 21st is when he's going to do that drawing, and he says he's going to do it on his live stream. You can see that information on Instagram as well. So I am going to put the Grizzlar away for now, and we are going to look at this beast. Oh my goodness. And I tell you what, guys, not only are we going to take a look at these knives, but in honor of Anthony and his channel and what he does on his channel, when we're done looking at them, we're going to go out in the garage and we're going to do a little TED style cutting. We're going to have some fun with these guys. So stay tuned for that, guys. That is coming up here shortly. But now, this is the Kodiak. Again, comes with the Kydex sheath. This one comes with a tech lock because, well, it's a little bit heavier and needs just that little bit of extra stability. Now, I did say this is a prototype, and the first thing I'm going to show you right now is the handle. Now, as you can see, the grooves in that handle, they intersect with the recessed portions of those circles for the screws there. That will not be like that on the production models. Will not. Because obviously, that does create some sharp edges. I mean, they're pretty pointy. And he said, it will not be that. This is the prototype. It was just kind of, it just came out that way. But the production models will not be like that. They won't intersect. They'll be nice. And these over here, done very well. No sharp edges, nothing at all. Very, very nice. And oh yeah, look at that. Black and red, baby. Now this sheath has got wonderful, wonderful retention. And it's got lengthy retention. See how far that knife is out of the sheath so far? Still excellent, excellent retention. Very, very nice. Now, if you want quick access, which, I mean, I don't know what you would. I mean, yeah, it takes it a little bit to get out of there, but I am really, really digging how that sheath is just really hugs that knife. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The bear. That, I tell you what, guys, that may be one of my favorite parts of this knife. I swear. It's just fantastic. I love his logo. I love the Tactical Everyday Dad. He's got young kids. The teddy bear. He's a dad. He's a father. He's a knife maker. And that just, I love it. I love it. It's different. It's thoughtful. And yeah. But look at this thing, guys. Look at this beast. I've got to make sure I rest that very carefully on my hand because, well, it's sharp. Check out that blade. Again, you've got that Tanto, Eastern Tanto style blade. Now, these come in 1095 high carbon steel. You got that dark kind of stone-washed finish on it. Another fantastic, fantastic look. Now, these are actually made by Stroup knives. I hope I'm saying that right. Stroup knives. I believe it's Stroup. Again, designed in Detroit by Anthony himself. And these are actually built in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. By Stroup knives. Very, very cool. And then you've got that heavy kind of sort of forged look. Again, that looks fantastic. I really, really enjoy how he does that. You got jimping there on the back of the blade. Catches my thumb pretty well. Again, nice compound grind on it. Hollow through here. Flat out on the tip. Oh, man. This thing is a beast. And it will... You could put this thing through the works. My goodness. We'll give you a little bit of specs on it. I didn't give you a weight on the Grizzlar. I apologize for that. He's got it written down here, I believe. Overall weight's 4.3 ounces on the Grizzlar and 5.5 with the sheath. I'll give you a weight on this one. Goodness gracious, we got... This is a big knife. We're not used to measuring knives this big. So, all right. Overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty much 9 inches overall. You're looking at about a 4-inch handle and a 5-inch blade. Blade thickness, 3/16 of an inch. And actually, with the handle and the swell on it, that actually handle feels really, really good as well. Now, I don't know if we would call this an EDC knife. You can if you want to, if that's what you carry. Very good. Obviously, like I said before, this is definitely more my speed for EDC. But this thing, man, take this thing to the camp or out in the trees with you, and wow. Definitely, man, I think that thing would do just about anything you would want it to. The cool thing about the Kodiak, guys, is he's doing another pre-order. And he's going to try to get 25 units of the next Kodiak. But the cool thing about it is, pre-order starts today. When you see this video, the pre-order will go live. He said it was funny when we were talking. He said, yeah, we'll call it the Big Red special pre-order or something like that. So very cool. Thank you, Anthony. That is pretty neat. But yeah, pre-orders go on today. Pre-orders will start today. I'll talk to Anthony, of course, ahead of time, so he's got everything laid out. But that is super, super cool. I tell you what, guys, we're going to head down to the garage. I know I'm 15 minutes in, but we're going to head down to the garage, and we're going to have some fun with these guys. One more thing, though. He's also got some wild, awesome-looking kitchen knives that he's started to produce as well. Again, check out Instagram for all that information. I believe it was burl wood on the handle. Oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, let's go down to the garage and have some fun. All right, guys, here we are. We're out in the garage. I got the Grizzlar here. We're going to do some TED style cutting. I mean, yeah, this thing's going to go through paracord like it's no tomorrow. I mean, come on. It's not even going to stand up to it. Beautiful, nice, straight cuts, chopping her up. All right, let's step up the game a little bit. This is 6 thread, or excuse me, yeah, 6 thread. That's what we use at work a lot of times for tying back loads. We'll see how that works with that. Tip went through there pretty well. Let's see. Oh yeah, the main blade. Yep, nice cut. Push that tip down through there. Yeah, buddy, not too bad at all. All right, we're gonna kick it up a bit. This is 21 thread. Now we're gonna see how it goes through. Yeah, no issues with the Grizzlar. That was me. Couple of pull throughs. Oh, I was right on that edge. That's what I was doing. Not too bad at all. Cuts it up pretty good. Uh-oh. Our tactical everyday milk jug. Yeah, I mean, that tip just pierces. Yeah, this rogue jug didn't have a chance. How about cardboard? Oops. Dry that off a bit. Just had some, excuse me. Had some residual water in there. All right, how about cardboard? Oh yeah. Yeah. No issues. Tip. Yep. Not a problem. And look what we got. We got us a tactical everyday zip tie. Done. Now I only had a couple of zip ties that I could find right off. So I'm sorry, Kodiak. You're not going to get an opportunity with the zip ties, but the Kodiak. Oh my goodness. This thing, really? Paracord. Yeah. Tip. Yep. Not a problem. We're gonna step it up again. How about 6 thread? Now the edge on the 6 thread. Ooh. I'm just having an issue with the 6 thread. Well, let's try the cardboard. Definitely. Yeah, I have to touch up the image, or the image, touch up the edge. Ooh, yeah, need to touch up the edge on the Kodiak. it's pushing through. Oh, there you go. That's not bad. Definitely need to touch up the edge on the Kodiak. Tell you what though, that Grizzlar, woo, dang, quite an edge on that baby. There you go, guys. The Kodiak and the Grizzlar. We'll go upstairs. We'll talk about a couple of final things, and I'll let you get out of here. All right, guys. There you go. That is the Kodiak there on top and the Grizzlar on the bottom. Two knives from Tactical Everyday Dad. Now, we just saw some cutting. The Grizzlar, yeah, that thing is on point. Kodiak struggled, I have to admit. It struggled. The edge, it looks and feels like it's got a really good edge on it. It's hollow ground. Yeah, maybe in the hands of a good sharpener, put a wicked edge on it. Not necessarily using the wicked edge, but putting a really good edge on it, we'll say that. Who knows what it can do? But as I said before, the pre-order for the next round of Kodiaks will go live today. It may already be, depending on what time you see this video. Maybe not, though. I release these kind of early. So keep an eye out for that. If the Kodiak is one you want to put your touch on, absolutely. The Grizzlar, guys, 10. He's doing them in lots of 10 a month. And they release, well, you just basically have to keep track of his Instagram, check his website, check his channel, Tactical Everyday Dad, here on YouTube for the information. But like this style, this configuration won't be done again. The winter edition that he had for February won't be done again. He's going to keep changing it up, just kind of get a little variety out there, which I really like that idea. It's a good idea. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for checking out both the Kodiak and the Grizzlar from Tactical Everyday Dad. Thank you, Anthony, for the opportunity to check out your knives. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.